Nurses and doctors will tell you fluoroquinolones are among the most prescribed antibiotics out there. Its most popular brand, Levaquin, is used to treat everything from sinus infections to pneumonia. Well, we met a North Liberty woman who says instead of helping her, this drug ruined her life. It's a story you'll see only on Fox 28 News. Her career is in insurance, but Patti Ireland's passion is photography. For years, Patti, who lives in North Liberty, would travel across the country, getting rare shots of birds in their habitat. But a photography trip 2 years ago would be her last. A trip to the doctor changed everything. After an asthma flare-up, her doctor gave her prednisone, a drug that's also known to weaken the immune system. So as an extra precaution, she was given a strong antibiotic called levofloxin, brand name Levaquin, as a sort of preemptive strike on any potential illness, not because of any symptoms.
4 hours after the first pill, I woke up with tremors, which you can hear in my voice and see in my hands. Ringing in the ears, tinnitus that sounds like living in a tent full of cicadas.
She wondered if the one Levaquin pill was causing it.
I called the doctor and she said, "Oh no, must be the prednisone. Keep taking it."
She stopped taking the prednisone, but she took one more Levaquin, and that was it.
8 days later, after stopping it, I was in a hotel room in Florida on a photographic trip, and I woke up in the middle of the night feeling like there were hot pokers in every joint of my body. I couldn't walk. I had trouble breathing. I was panicking.
Now, 2 years later, the tremors are constant. Getting a drink of water is a challenge. There are no more photography hikes in the woods, and her physical and cognitive issues forced her to retire early from her career. She believes all because she took an unnecessary antibiotic.
I only took 2 pills.
2 pills did this.
2 pills did this.
It appears that the symptoms that she has experienced since then are permanent.
Dr. Buchkina did not prescribe the drug for Patti, but now treats her symptoms and links them directly to taking only 2 Levaquin pills.
Ever since she took the Levaquin, she has struggled with new health conditions that she previously didn't have.
There is a black box warning on Levaquin, and that is the strictest warning a drug can have, but it addresses issues of tendonitis and tendon rupture, not the nerve and cognitive issues that Patti's been living with. But a year after she took those 2 Levaquin pills, in 2013, the FDA did issue this report requiring new warnings on Levaquin to deal with possible nerve damage called peripheral neuropathy. The same report also points out the long-term damage to mitochondria cells, problems that could lead to diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and even ALS.
Currently, there is no official warning on Levaquin to warn about the risk of increased damage to mitochondria, but that is something that the FDA is looking into.
Patti doesn't blame the doctor who prescribed it. She says it was given to her in good faith, and current law prevents her from suing the drug maker as she took a generic form of it. She's now looking forward, picturing life a little differently, doing her best to protect others from ending up in the same place.
The drugs need to be regulated. They should only be used as they were designed, which is in a life-threatening situation where the bacterial infection is known not to respond to any other class of antibiotic.
And unfortunately, Patti's case is not unique. She says she's in a support group with more than 3,000 levofloxin patients living with permanent side effects. There are 2 citizens' petitions out there asking for even more black box warning and doctor education. Levaquin, by the way, is made by Janssen Pharmaceuticals, which is a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson. In a statement to Fox 28 News, they say, quote, "We are aware of the citizen petition, we are evaluating it." It goes on to say, in part, ever since it was first approved by the FDA in 1996, the Levaquin label has provided information to physicians on the risks and benefits associated with the medication, including warnings and precautions.